called it! How's it going, Clone Club, and welcome back. I'm Dusty Mac, and thank you for joining me on this Orphan Black Echoes reaction. Today, we are continuing off with one of our favorite shows about a bunch of clones. This one is Orphan Black Echoes, Season 1, Episode 6, Unless You Trust Somebody, I believe it's called. Last episode, we kind of got like a moment in the past, or our future, as it were, with Kira while she's going to school, and it turns out that that Eleanor girl that was, was her name Mary from the last episode, the old lady that had Alzheimer's, her daughter Eleanor was actually the original for, hey kitten, for these clones. It was Lucy's original, and presumably Jules's as well, but we find out that Jules was not printed by Kira. So I'm guessing that Kira's friend is the one that kind of betrayed her and gave that technology, the schematics at least, to the additive corporation. But yeah, that Alzheimer's woman's daughter was Eleanor, and then Kira and Eleanor were in love. They got married. They had a kid named James, I think his name was. I'm probably way off there. And Eleanor ended up getting Alzheimer's. And I'm not going to lie, last episode I might have been a little emotional just because that really did hit close to home. And it just, that first moment when you realize that you don't know where you are, that's kind of like the first thing that happens, is you just get lost in a very, like, just in your own neighborhood. You're like, well, I don't know where I am. And it's just, it's absolutely heartbreaking. And to see Lucy, you know, Eleanor, to see Eleanor do, or, you know, have her entire life. She was a professor. She, you know, she was in love, and they had children, and they were happy, and they were doing all this amazing medical research for nothing. I mean, she was trying to cure Alzheimer's, and the drug that she actually did develop for people with Alzheimer's wouldn't work on her because it doesn't work on onset Alzheimer's. And that was just, it's not fair, you know? I mean, it's like, imagine you're making like a miracle drug and it just doesn't work on you because you're not like gone all the way, you know? So yeah, that answered a lot of questions, who the original was, but it also opened up a lot more, like, how is Jules alive, and why is she a younger version of Eleanor? And I'm hoping we get some of these answers. I don't know if we're going to get them this season or if it's going to stretch it on. We seem to be getting a lot of answers this season, so I think we might be getting it in the next few episodes, or at least by the season 1 finale. But anyway, I just really want to jump into this week's episode, and if you like these reactions and want to keep seeing more just like them, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm, and subscribe, and hit that little bell in the corner, because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do some bonus videos and barely stream. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get these reactions full length in a week or weeks before the YouTube audience. For example, right now, y'all can go over there and see the Season 1 finale of Orphan Black Echoes right now, and also some patron exclusive movies, series, and polls. So if any of that interests you, please go check that out. If not, it'll be right here at some point. And yeah, without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this week's episode of Orphan Black Echoes. This one is Season 1, Episode 6, Unless You Trust Someone, or something like that. Let's do it.
Who the hell is Jules?
I guess we're starting out with that question.
Did you print out a 16-year-old version of my dead wife? Oh my God, you did, didn't you?
He can't deny it.
I am coming to your house. I can take it from here.
You're just gonna leave her? No.
Why should I trust you? I made you. I'm responsible, and I can't just walk away from that.
Yeah, she's got a history. A little one.
Everything you just told me, it's crazy, but I believe you. I'm going to call the Darrows Foundation first thing tomorrow.
Paul Darrows?
Yes, he oversaw your placement with us.
Oh no, is she gonna die? Are they gonna kill her off just because she knows, or?
James.
He's probably one of the scientists, right? Oh, shit.
What's wrong?
Jules is being removed from your care. James can fill you in on the details.
Oh, I just wiped her whole phone.
Let's go.
Run away, come on, see if you can get away.
Mom.
She called her mom.
If you make a scene, promise you'll be sorry.
Yeah, she's not just a caseworker. She's one of the ones in charge. But that wasn't her phone. That was Wes's phone, right? So her phone is nice. So they still have access to Jules's phone.
I'm home. Hi. Hi. Glad you're home.
What? So was that in the past or was that the present? Because it's kind of hopping around right now.
Told you I am destroying the machine.
We needed more detail, and we have it.
She will still develop Alzheimer's. I can't do it again.
But did you read that new study? It can delay the onset of symptoms, buy you a few years to improve the neuron transplant treatment. It's your decision.
It is kind of sad that by 2050 in this universe, we're just barely breaking the surface with Alzheimer's research, you know? The amount of money that goes to fund stupid fucking wars when you could just dump trillions of dollars into medical research to help the planet just blows my mind. We're just killing innocent children in Palestine with our tax dollars, and war's more profitable than happiness, though, you know?
Are you ready?
Okay, so she did print off an older version. Kira, this is fucked up, man.
Do you know who you are?
I'm at home.
Yeah.
Kind of upsets me because Kira had learned nothing. She was younger and kind of not in the middle of everything during everything, but
You had a pretty severe concussion.
We'll work on it together.
no. Clean her fingernails. How does that always get missed? Waffle stomp the prism lens. What does your family think of this? Have you talked to your Aunt Cosima? She would not be like, yeah, go ahead and reprint out your wife, dude. Is it the same or? Yeah, it seems like the same, doesn't it?
Rain check.
What else do you have to do? You just got printed. Eleanor is smart. I think she might put it together that she was reprinted. And that would be almost worse than finding out that you were printed, is finding out that you died and were brought back to life by your grieving wife, you know? I don't know what would be better or worse there.
Can you let me out?
You know you're a prisoner, right? Elon Musk just walks into your bedroom.
I'm not gonna play games with you. I printed you.
Why the hell did you do that?
Printed is a lot more dehumanizing than cloned. That's the way it sounds.
Brainwash me to thinking my parents were dead?
That's pretty fucked up.
If you need anything, read, grow anything.
Sativas or you said anything?
Access granted.
You can leave whenever you like.
What's in there?
Yeah, not yet.
Is that to entice her to stay so she can figure that out? Soon. But while you were out, they probably put a tracker on you or harvested your eggs. Or they brought you into the middle of nowhere, so even if you do leave, there's not exactly anywhere you can go.
Hey. Got too close to the sonic field. It works like a fence.
You're free to go. You're not gonna get out the property, but you're free to go.
I'm Xander.
Xander?
I hope Jennifer's stomach gets better.
Guess we're going to a post office.
No, just give us his home address.
If you ask the right person, they will tell you anything.
Only if you're a pretty woman. It's like the portal from Into the Spider-Verse or something.
People make stuff here.
What's under the curtain? That's what I want to know. Probably something that's gonna come into play later. Super CG medicine. That's pretty advanced tech, though.
This is a void ship.
Oh, shit.
A giant rock.
I think it was gonna be a rocket.
Get it? Rocket.
Graphene's super rare.
Well, nothing's rare here.
Did they print the graphene?
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
This plant is supposed to be extinct.
I was gonna ask how she knew about this rare extinct plant, but she makes her own drugs.
How long have you worked here?
A few years?
It would be wild if that dude was like a younger printout of Daryl's. Like, that's what we could get in this show, that we don't even know the extent of what this will go to. Wonder if she'll be like, I don't remember planting these flowers.
Our Lucas is bringing home a girl he's known for a week. Sounds like he's finally gonna get laid.
Oh, God.
That cult works fast.
I need to get home. Could you turn off the sound field?
I'd lose my job.
Thanks for the Band-Aid.
But there's still 20 miles to the nearest road. And there's bears.
Bears? Is that the same lie they gave the people on the island in Orphan Black? There's a bear out there. Don't leave the city. I mean, there was a big scary guy that would kill you, but it wasn't a bear.
You marry her, right?
Eleanor did, not me.
Where she's
Listen,
gonna leave
look at
him
me.
for another woman at some point.
You and Charlie are the only two people that matter to me. There's this guy who might know where the printer is and really hard to track down.
I'll check it out for you.
Is that what she meant by asking the right person? Doesn't have to be the person working at the post office. It has to be a person that knows somebody working at the post office.
I took this class. They call it God and Science.
One of the hardest classes they offer. But
Is this school accredited at all? Because it doesn't sound like it. It's like the School of Scientology funded by the Church of Mormon or some shit.
Anybody who entertains theology as a framework for science doesn't believe in science. I'd go with divinity studies if I were you.
If you start from a presupposition, you're always going to go back to the God hypothesis.
I didn't mean to trash theology, but just
I just don't
hate
respect
God.
it in any...
Mom.
I really appreciate you having me at your family table, even if it's hard.
She seems nice, but I don't trust her. Not at all. Especially since she got him into that cult. If you don't believe in God, though, how can you hate God? Like, that's like something that people who actually believe in God do. Because, like, an atheist doesn't hate God. We just don't believe that there is one, you know?
Clicker for the sound field is in here somewhere.
Well, there's a big button that says turn power off. Oh, shit. Captain Marvel's in this?
What is it?
There's a rocking chair, so that makes me think of Eleanor's mom. I don't know if those other symbols are like the people that maybe he's keeping tabs on, like has cameras in there.
Have you been having sex with someone else?
Should never have reprinted you.
It's just sex. If that helps you feel better or not, I don't know.
It's just the worst thing you can imagine. Everything I did to get you here.
If having sex with someone that isn't me makes you happy,
Then ask me why. Or haven't you noticed what's going on in your own marriage?
One day you are riding my ass about drinking tea. The next you're falling all over yourself to do whatever it is that I want.
Because she's steadying her and she's not enjoying her life with her. That's the issue.
Get mad at me. Yell at me.
She can't. She lost you.
It's like you think I'm gonna leave you.
Kira, if you don't tell her, you're gonna lose her.
It's me. I changed.
I mean, Eleanor didn't change. She's literally the exact same person, right? You just reprinted. Like I said, yeah, she's just studying her and hyper focusing on every little bit of what she's doing, how she's acting, and she's not just being with her in...
You got any 1266 back there? Sorry, there should be some back in my maintenance shed.
Where's your little truck thing? It's gonna be a long walk, especially at night. There's bears out there, haven't you heard?
Hey, 4121 Bluebell Lane. This is military grade intel.
Oh, so he was just able to get one of his old buddies to...
I have to go check on Jules.
That's the sonic field. Speakers will turn green, then you'll know you're safe.
Thanks.
Good luck out there.
I bet he can't leave either. Maybe because he is another printout. I don't like saying printout. Like, again, it seems so dehumanizing. Uh-oh.
Xander?
They reset the frequencies. I don't know if there's anything else I can do. Maybe it's a sign. You're supposed to be here.
Was Xander just sent to, like, give her false hope, maybe? Get, like, a friend on the inside that she can kind of trust? I know she's pissed off at him right now, but there's nothing that he can do.
Here's a flashlight.
Just gonna leave her all the way out here by herself? There's bears.
Josh! Hey, Jennifer.
Don't bring her into this. And don't be...
Her name's Jennifer.
Are you leaving town?
How does that guy have that house? Because he's sold out?
How could you do this?
This started because you wanted to print your dead wife.
I am not saying that the outcome was right, but Daros? He is not doing it for the right reasons.
There is no right reason to print out somebody that you lost, though. I mean, that's just weird. It's very unhealthy.
Just the way you are.
Let's resume your lesson.
Well, I come from a very humble place, so I had to go out and get what I wanted. Well, I come from a humble place, so I had to go out and get what I wanted.
He printed himself out.
Your dialect is not accurate.
I worked hard, overcame a lot.
Did you give him the lens specs?
I made him one lens.
What's he doing with the printer?
Life extension.
Are you a printout of Daros?
Called it. Fucking called it.
Daros is my prime because he wanted to live another generation,
He's
and I'm
not
gonna
living,
carry
though.
Jules, why did you print her?
We're getting all the answers, like, in the middle of the season.
For the money when I'm not happy.
Selling out sells your soul, man.
You printed a kid with no memory. What do you think it feels like?
Must feel bad.
Who's my prime?
I don't know.
You do.
I didn't know about you until today. Daros wanted you to see this place. We knew you wouldn't have an open mind about it unless you trusted someone.
Called it again! Come on, dude.
He owns you.
Quite technically.
Really thought we were gonna be together forever. I loved working with you, but somewhere we lost our way. He owns us.
Don't do it, dude. What about Jennifer? Think of Jennifer! At least Kira has Jennifer's medicine, I guess. Alright, everybody, that was Orphan Black Echoes, Season 1, Episode 6. Can I trust you or something like that? I really did call a lot of the stuff in this episode. Xander is the printout of Daros. I'm surprised, honestly, that Kira printed out a second, more in line with who she knew version of Eleanor. That, I did not expect her to do that, especially knowing everything that like, everything that they went through in Orphan Black, she was a child, so a lot of the stuff she wasn't privy to, and she was kind of behind the scenes on. So I know she knows about it, but she didn't experience it the way that her family did. But it still seems weird that she would do this, knowing that, like she said, do you know how it feels to not know who you are or whatever? And both Jules and Lucy don't know who they are. It worked with Eleanor, but that was just because it was like a more complete scan, I guess. Damn, that was fucked up. I called it too, the person that, I guess he didn't give him the schematics, but he built him another lens, which is good. I'm glad he doesn't have the schematics for it, but if he has the lens, they can just like reverse engineer it and just make more lenses. So he's still kind of fucked up. That dude took himself out at the very end, and that was shitty. But anyway, guys, yeah, what did you think of this episode and the reveal that Xander was, you know, Daros's... Let's see, there's the Prime is like the main clone, or like the original clone now, and I don't know what these... I guess they're just called printouts. I hate that term. Like I said, it feels so dehumanizing for them. But did you see that coming as well, or were you surprised by that reveal? Let me know in the comment box down below. And remember, if you like these reactions and want to keep seeing more just like them, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe and hit that little bell in the corner, because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do some bonus videos and barely stream. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get these reactions full length in a week or weeks before the YouTube audience. For example, right now, y'all can go over there and see the season 1 finale of Orphan Black Echoes right now, and also some patron exclusive movies, series, and polls. So if any of that interests you, please go check that out. If not, it'll be right here at some point. And yeah, that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. So thank you so very much for joining me. You know I love and appreciate every single one of you. And remember, if you're going to go outside, wear that mask, don't be an ass, and I will see you all next week with some more Orphan Black Echoes. Take it easy, guys.
Sounds like he's finally gonna get laid.